Hello, 8th grade scholars. So today for our ELT, we're going to review linear functions and specifically really get into slope and slope-intercept form. All right, so the first type of problem, or first set of problems I should say, we're going to look at is just finding the slope of each line. And remember, to find the slope from a graph, you must use rise over run, okay? And again, this equals the slope, or in our slope-intercept form, the m value, All right, so first off, let's start with number one. Let's do one for you here. Okay, so we start from the lowest point, and move up to the highest point. All right, so let's count up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have a rise of 9, and we go over 1, 2, 3, 4. So our slope in this situation would be 9 over 4 equals your m, or your slope. I'm pretty sure I counted that right, but if I didn't, it's all right too. All right, so on the rest of these, I believe you can do this. One thing I'd add though, when you're moving to the left or moving down, remember it'll be a negative number. So you're going left or down, it is a negative. All right, and on 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm sure all of you will be able to find the slope from that slope-intercept form equation. Very quickly, for 9, 10, 11, and 12, to find slope from these, you must use the slope formula for coordinates. And if you guys need a little reminder, again, it is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And again, sorry, it looks like a y. Again, this equals your m, or your slope. They're the same exact thing. All right, so now let's label these really quick. All right, so this second set, I just like starting with my y2, but you'll get the same answer either way. You just gotta stick with the coordinates. So y2, your x2, your y1, and your x1. And I'd recommend just labeling it each time, so just nice and organized. All right, so your y2, so we do 7 minus negative 6 here, over negative 11 minus 17. So on the top here, this is keep, change. So we have 7 plus 6, which we should get 13, over 11 minus 17, which would give us 28. Sorry, it took a second too long for me to get that. All right, so then our slope is 13 over 28. We try to see if we can reduce it, but as we can see, you cannot reduce it in this situation. So your slope would be 13 over negative 28. All right, then I believe you guys should be able to get 10, 11, and 12 on that as well. All right, so if we flip over, a couple things I just want to show you. When you're trying to find the slope of a line parallel to each given line, remember, so if there are parallel lines, they have the same slope, but a different y-intercept. All right, and I'll give you a few seconds to write these down. Let me change my view really quick. And then when a line is perpendicular, it is the opposite slope and the same y-intercept. So for example, if you have a negative 1 over 2, the slope of a perpendicular line will be a positive 2 over 1. It's the exact opposite. All right, so give you a couple more seconds to write that down. Alrighty. And then for these next set of problems, what you need to do is literally just graph the equations. All right, remember when we're graphing, you want to start with your y-intercept and then use your slope to go up or down. All right, so we start at our y-intercept of 0, 2. It's our rise and a run. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because remember, rise over run. All right, and we draw our line, and voila, there is our perfect line. All right, so the rest of these I think you'll be able to get. Let me just look at this back page really quick. So these are the same concepts, just graphing these equations. And for these, you literally just put the coordinates at the x-intercept and y-intercept, and then you can connect the line as well. And for these, you need to turn it into slope-intercept form. That would be helpful. Alrighty, so I think for the back page, you guys should all be able to handle these, but if not, I'm sure your teacher is more than qualified to be able to help you out. And again, if you really need help us too, just call me down the hall, and I'll be ready to help. All right, 8th grade, have a great rest of your day, and really try focusing on this set of problems because the STAR test is not too far away. All right, goodbye.